Welcome to the Dr. Sal Adoni Show. Fans of Dr. Sal Adoni call him the great genius, a figure that Nostradamus wrote about. His theories in math and astrophysics are used by government agencies. His theory E has proven Newton and Einstein are wrong. His prime algorithm is used by the NSA. His planetary distance formula is used by NASA to find new planets. His EOE theory is used by the USGS in earthquake prediction modeling. He founded 2 different think tanks, including Helix Q, the artificial intelligence think tank. Dr. Adoni is the founder of the cryptocurrency BizBytes. Dr. Adoni is also the founder of the One Media Network. One Media produces dozens of podcast shows for the iPodcast network.
This is Dr. Saul Adoni. Welcome to another segment of the Dr. Saul Adoni Show. You can find more segments at sauladoni.com and ipodcast.org. Sauladoni.com is SOLADONI.com. This is Dr. Saul Adoni. Today is March 23rd, 2020. It's almost 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today I'll be discussing the continuing rise in the death counts globally of the coronavirus situation. This is my site, sauladoni.com. That's SOLADONI.com. This is another one of my sites, Solog, my religious name, SOLOG.com. It's SOLLOG.com. 25 years I've been speaking about the year 2020 and how a bioweapon was going to occur, advising people to get to the safe zones. This is my latest site, biowar.net. That's biowar.net. And you can see Adoni Films, my film company that's made over 24 films from the 100 plus books I've done over the past 25 years, has made a film featuring the videos I've been doing about coronavirus the past couple months. The main story is that on February 27th, when there was only 70 people dead outside of China from the coronavirus, I said that the projected death count would be 23% a day. So I gave some figures that 10 days it'd be 700 dead, it hit. 20 days it'd be 7,000 dead, it hit. 30 days from now, March 28th, 5 days from now, it'd be 70,000. Looks like it's going to be a little bit less than that. We go over and look at today's deaths. Now this is globally, all the deaths, including about 3,200 in China. So right about 13,000. And in the past 2 days, it slowed down a little bit. It was right around 20% for about a week, and now it's down to 16, 15%. So that's the good news. So we go down here and look at today's death count, which will be a little higher than this number. It's almost 1,700. Now, what you do is you take this number and divide it by yesterday's total deaths outside of China, and it gives you right around 15, 16%. Same thing yesterday. Now, before that, it was running between 20 and 23% for several weeks. So that's how we got to this death count so quick. The reason is Italy has slowed down. This shows Italy today had 600 deaths. Well, if few days ago it was 800. So Italy, due to the quarantine, is working. It's slowing down the death counts. Main thing I want to talk about today is USA. Since I'm in the USA, see there's already over 500 deaths. Now, today there's 100 already. And if we go down here on that page, and by the way, this is worldometers.info or worldometers.info. So yesterday, 117. So we should be on pace to at least equal or surpass that. We're right around 100 yet, and it's not totally filled in. Now, this was a big jump recently. Now, when you start looking at how long ago this was, it was only on the 29th. So that's 25 days. We went from 1 death to over 500. And that's an astronomical number, people. Okay, 512. So if we go to a scientific calculator, which we don't really need for this. Yeah, well, we actually do, sorry. So we start off with 1, and then we multiply 1 by 1.31, which is 31%. And we're going to do an exponential increase of that for 25 days. 854. So today we're at 512. It is 25 days, and it's a little bit less than 31 right now. The reason yesterday's huge increase bumped it up to about 31. So to actually find what it is, we're going to have to go down a little bit here. So we'll just clear that. We'll go in 1 times 1.26 exponent of 25 days, 323. So we know it's greater than 26. So we'll start again. 1 times 1.28 1.28, which is 28%. And we'll give it an exponent of 25 days, 478. So it's a little bit over 28% right now. From 25 days ago, 1 death, to today, 512. So if you just run out, say this number 500, we're at 512. So we go 512 times 1.28. That's 28%. And we run that out, people, just for 60 days if we stay at this percentage. It's over 1 billion people. So we're talking about the United States doesn't exist in 60 days at this rate. Well, let's do that again. 512 times 1.28 with an exponent of 55 days. 403 million. So we got less than 55 days, people, if this thing doesn't slow down. Now, the quarantines that we're starting to do, the stay-at-homes, that might work. There's been some rumor that Trump and Pence are going to get rid of the quarantine, saying it's not going to kill that many people. Well, that's just crazy. The numbers are astronomical. We've been seeing younger and younger people infected. So the only way to defeat this thing is a hard quarantine. 40, 80, 120 days, whatever it takes. That's what worked in China, if their numbers are real. That's what's starting to slow down the growth in Italy. So hard quarantine does work, and Trump and Pence are more worried about the economy being destroyed than people dying. So hopefully they will keep the quarantine going, but if they don't, it's bad news for America. You can see, people, there's 500 dead in America. Not that long ago, 20-something days, first death occurred. It's growing at 28% daily, and 28% daily for less than 60 days. Everyone's dead. Now, will everybody die? Well, this thing reinfects, and supposedly the reinfections are fatal. So yes, some people are not dying the first infection, but then later on it reinfects again, and it reinfects again. And as far as it only hitting older people, well, here's some news today, people. 7-month-old South Carolina baby tests positive for COVID-19. So there you go, people. 7-month-old babies are becoming positive. So this thing can affect anybody. It's not just for older people. A lot of younger people are getting it. Now, they don't get it as fast as the older people. So that's the difference. There's a time lag between how quickly it kills an older person and how long it takes to seriously infect a younger person. Go to biowar.net, watch my film. It's over 2 hours, and I explain the origin of this film. The origin of the virus in this film. I show how it came out of Wuhan. It's only level 4 biolab over in China's in Wuhan. I show a document from the Library of Congress that the government has removed. Okay, the Library of Congress had a document saying that in December of 2019, when this virus started, that China was entering a mandatory vaccination program. Well, that's been removed from the Library of Congress site. So my videos show it that are online. This film shows it. The cover has already begun. This is a bioweapon, people. I warned that biowar would be starting in 2020. I warned about that for 25 years. I told people on my sites to get to safe zones by 2020. Well, here we are. Now we have this pandemic killing thousands of people all over the world. So I was vindicated, people. Go to biowar.net, watch the movie, download my latest book. I've written over 100 books. You can go to Adoni.com, click the links to my books, and you'll see all the books I've been writing about over the years. For 20 years, I did my prophecies from 95 to 2015 as Solog, and it was all about the safe zones and all about preparing for 2020. You want to make a donation to help spread this warning? There's all kinds of donation buttons on my site, so you can do that. Help out with this. People, this is a very serious virus. It's in wildfire stages all around the world. Yes, Italy seems to be calming down. So we go back here to the countries. We click on Italy. You can see a couple days ago in Italy, the deaths were almost 800 2 days ago. Yesterday they dropped to 651. Today they're down to around 600. So that's the light at the end of the tunnel. If you quarantine, this thing starts going down. So that appears to be the only truth that came out of China, is that quarantines do work. Now, closed cases, 6,000 dead in Italy, only 700 or 7,000 recovered. So almost 50% fatality right now in Italy, people. This thing is that dangerous. Don't believe the government. This is a bioweapon. I warned of it for 25 years. Protect yourself. Isolate. Stay at home. You're not going to be evicted. All the courts are closed. It's probably going to be 2, 3, maybe 4 months before we can come out of this thing. But we need hard isolation. Again, this is my site, solidoni.com. Go there. You got nothing better to do, go start reading my books. Watch my movie, biowar.net. Got tons of videos over the years at salog.com. Tons of videos at solidw.com. So start educating yourselves about what's going on in this world. This was Dr. Adoni. Have a great day and Godspeed. To listen to more podcasts from Dr. Adoni, you can visit solidoni.com or ipodcast.org.